Twin Towers.
And joining us now, the host of On the Fly, Tony Fly himself, along with Kelsey Soby and Dan Edwards. Good morning, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to see you all.
You too.
You guys look nervous.
We act like we see each other all the time. We're like right next door over there.
I know.
Yeah.
We can hear you guys.
So we have to act like we're guests on a show that we walk through this set all the time to get to our set all the time.
Right.
So would you be nervous if you had all that on your
I
forehead
know,
right
Tony,
now?
it's his makeup debut.
No, but it's good
You look
though.
good.
Whoever did
Oh,
a
it does not look
spectacular
good.
job.
I'm looking at
now
myself.
I can't see myself in the reflection anymore when I need to fix
There
my
is
hair.
no glare at all.
This is a little bit of what
Look
you're
at
going to
that.
see.
Oh, my God.
People are going, okay, what is the new show about? What's on the fly?
Yeah.
Well, it's about pop culture. It's about entertainment news. It's about Hollywood. It's about music. It's about stuff that's going on here locally. We like to say everything from Hollywood to the Minnesota.
Show open and the
Kelsey's
whole bit.
All right,
dancing.
Kelsey's dancing.
Dan is totally pretending. Just so you guys,
I like it.
little inside information. Dan has no idea how to DJ.
Yeah, right.
At
Well, now
all.
that's not true.
At all. He's
Yeah.
the worst DJ in the history of all DJs.
Well, those were called albums, but those were long before you came on.
Right.
Right.
You're also
Yeah.
going to see a lot of arguing during the show between these two. I got to keep them in line. It's not
We
gonna
actually
be-
really don't even like each other. I mean, that's
No.
the thing. But
Right.
somehow
Well,
we
that's
continue to
what's
work
gonna make
with
it
each
work.
other.
Right, because like you guys hang out, like off the show, you guys hang out all the
All
time.
the
You're a
time.
I've seen the promos. You guys are all family.
No, we really do enjoy each other on the morning show. That's what's cool. Kind of
As
these guys
opposed to-
fitting in are great. I like them both. It's just two of them together.
Is this like weird for you being a guest on like your own show? Like how weird is that?
You
You're
are
on
a
this
guest on
channel
your-
all
But
the
it's fun.
time.
It's like all of the favorite people to do it in
Well,
the
we've
morning.
been
all
seeing
on
you
one
guys
couch.
forever. You know, Dan was an associate producer on the weekend morning show.
Right.
Kelsey's been on forever. You've been coming to the building forever, Tony. So
Yeah,
we feel like we do know you. You're not strangers
Yeah,
here.
anytime you guys needed a quote about American Idol,
That's
you pulled
right.
me.
Yeah, we
You
did.
are
And
American
look
Idol
what that has
expert.
blossomed into.
And it's fun because I was Tom's personal chef on the show before, on the weekend show when we did
right.
that together.
Really?
Oh, how do I get that
Wow.
hooked up?
See, did you know that about this guy?
I
He
did
can
not
cook
know
for
he
you.
could cook. I know he could eat. I didn't know he could cook though.
So does
Okay,
everybody-
so here's, we want to talk about the show being interactive
Yes.
and how you kind of incorporate that into On the Fly.
Well, a lot of our talking, even our interviews we have, are via Skype. We're always talking about trending topics, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, social media in general, and we read comments throughout the day. We create hashtags that are always worth a few laughs.
Yeah.
And it's basically an ongoing conversation with viewers.
I mean, we're looking for the big stories, whether it be local or Hollywood, and how people are reacting to those stories. Like say Alex got embroiled in some terrible sex scandal,
Which
we
she
would
never
be
will.
all over that.
That was
story.
last week.
We would
Yeah, I
be all,
know.
we would find
That was
out
so
what the
last
viewers
year.
are saying about it. We'd be all over it.
We didn't launch early enough, apparently, to get that one.
Yeah, and we have
Hashtag
our
not
anonymous
me.
sources
Yeah, right.
like Tom Butler. We're all over it.
All right, note to self. Yeah.
We could come up with some creative hashtags for that.
And one of the big things, speaking of something like that, Geraldo Rivera with his latest tweet,
Yeah.
the towel.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird moment
Yeah.
in the internet. Like the internet
Weird?
paused for a
Awful.
second
Happy
there, didn't
birthday
it?
to me.
Yeah, and
70s the new
do we have
50.
that to look at?
I think we do.
Can we
It's-
take a look at Geraldo?
Towel
live
sitting
with
there
that.
just uses like a deflection shield.
Well, I'm not saying that Alex was paying close attention to it, but she actually figured out the thread count earlier
She
this
did.
morning of that towel.
I think 400 was
It
it?
was
It
400,
really
yes, I
thread
did.
count
Yeah.
towel.
He did, however, tweet about, 12, 13 hours ago that he said no more tweeting or no more selfies after 1 a.m.
Yeah, no more selfies after the age of 65.
Never.
That really should be the
That's
rule.
the cutoff?
Selfies and 65
Excellent
years
point.
old, cut
Yeah,
off.
excellent point, Tony. Excellent.
On the Fly, not for 65-year-olds, is what we're learning
Oh,
here.
you can watch.
all ages.
You can watch. I mean,
Just
it's
don't
on
take
coverage.
pictures.
It's on at 11 o'clock at night, so let's be honest. You guys
okay.
are sleeping.
All right.
But if you happen to be awake, 65-year-olds, join in.
And if you want
Okay.
to see it tonight before anyone else, come to Hubert's at 7 o'clock. We're having a cool little viewing party.
Oh, awesome. We're getting drunk tonight, you guys.
And then
Fun
We have an
stuff.
early morning tomorrow.
And remember that
boys.
about the selfies after 1 a.m. if you're going to be out.
What is the drinking
Time.
policy here at Fox /
Well, it's
My
different
29?
for us than it is for you guys, and that's many more forms you need to sign.
Okay, because we'll be doing shots tonight.
Plus, you
Oh,
got to
we
go
will be?
through.
I will be.
Seymour vets a
Speak for
lot of
yourself,
that too,
makeup.
so it's all in Seymour's
Seymour
game.
creeps me out.
drink tester.
I'll be honest with you. Seymour, the character creep. What is that? Is that a
Inanimate
TV?
objects
Like,
that move,
What
yeah.
is he?
I know.
Or
well,
she?
if you've been out drinking with
awkward.
Seymour, you've probably learned a lot about
See,
him.
Are you saying you've been out drinking with Seymour?
No, I will
Duh.
not confirm nor deny that I've been
Have
out.
you seen Seymour's eyes? I'm just saying.
Hey, Seymour versus Tony Fly in a fight. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Who's your money on?
Seymour.
You think so?
Yeah,
Seymour looked like a
He's
scrapper to you?
scrappy. He's
Tony's
scrappy.
pretty
Yeah.
feisty. I Tony's pretty
He moves
feisty.
fast.
He's still got it in
Sneak
him.
right up on
Well,
you.
good
We'll
luck.
see.
Good
I'm
luck
sure,
to you guys.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Good luck with the program.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Make it happen. All
There
right.
it is. On the Fly airs every night,
Look
11
at this.
o'clock, our sister station, My
Oh, my
29.
goodness.
Make sure to follow Tony and the gang on Twitter at On the Fly.
That's
There you
Dan's
go.
Run DMC
It
pose.
is. I
I
like
see that.
What's going on? What are you, a
My
rapper?
Adidas.
What's happening over there?
summer. It's the world premiere of On the Fly.
Tonight at 11.
We've been told apparently On the Fly already exists. You'll want to see the video of the original.
Soby, and of course the makeup on.
It's
You know, thing we're gonna have to get used to, Dan.
yeah. Did she airbrush you?
The whole wardrobe thing and the airbrushing.
Yeah, that was so weird.
No, do you see any reflections? I don't
No,
think.
I can't look at my hair before the show anymore
I
in your
don't
forehead.
think you do. Look at that. It was a hassle. I mean, it did take an hour, but you know, I do have a lot of
Big
forehead.
project right there.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of forehead going on there.
Yeah, about. So
Oh, yeah.
like any good friend would, I helped Tony do his makeup this morning.
Yeah,
Oh.
See, you can't sit down in a makeup chair with Kelsey. Look at that. When
Red
Kelsey
lipstick.
attacks.
I was like, do a little Rudolph. Rudolph's been on the air for years.
Did she draw a
Can we
smiley
can we
face?
get off me in the makeup chair, please, and get on with the show? Because
Women wear makeup every day.
yeah. So let's start with the trend. I don't know how much the paparazzo was fake.
But here's the thing.
That's the guy that is so full of himself that he tweeted this. I opened the debate. The second verse of New Slaves, that's one of his new songs, is the best rap verse of all time, meaning,
All right,
he
now.
specifies, of all time in the history of rap music, period.
You know what? I think that the best rap lyric of all time was, I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I would-
Biggest news coming out of San Diego. Batman. I'm of the opinion that Batman would win because he's got some kryptonite in that belt of his. But we're not going to get the...
First place, you think they were arguing over who looks better in spandex?
You know,
no, but does this make me look fat? Does this cape? Maybe Robin would pitch in a little bit. Sidekick action.
Let's see. While most people were taking on the show, and they think that it's awful and that God is going to smite him.
I don't understand. They're saying Taylor Swift is of unwomanly character, calling her a slut. They're saying this guy's bad because he was friends to the gays. They're always talking hateful things. If God's gonna cast on anyone, wouldn't they start with them?
Isn't it about time that God drops a shark? You know, we're letting this church stand because...
Until they come to the Tony Fly show. Oof.
Glee, speaking of Glee, is taking a little bit of a break to figure out what they're going to do to continue on with the show.
Following Glee on Twitter, the season 5 premiere has been delayed until Thursday, September 26th.
So what do you do with Corey? What do you do with Finn? Does he move to Alaska? Did they
Deal with the death because
CGI Finn? CGI Finn? Anyone? What do you
Zoom him
think?
in.
I
Maybe,
like the Tupac hologram.
maybe
There you go.
he was an immigrant who got deported.
So
Clean end.
very uncomfortable moment happened.
Selfies on online dating? Nope. So what does it exactly go through someone's head that I really think I should tweet this?
Well, what's funny is we took that picture and turned it around because he apparently 70 is 70 when it comes to using an iPhone. Let's see. Invaded the men's room.
Oh.
But
Downtown was
a 30-something-year-old cougar. 98 Degrees was great. I heard that New Kids on the Block totally stole the show, though.
I
Really?
got the right stuff.
See, Boys to Men.
I don't know yet.
So Drake and Chris Brown.
All right, so Drake and Brown,
Baby.
Let's talk about Drake and Chris
Drake
Brown.
and Chris
they're a
Brown.
little more modern, whatever.
Apparently, Chris Brown won another fight. This time against Barbie sales are down by a whole lot.
The shining light is in the world of Barbie sales.
What's that?
The monster dolls. So maybe you've been hearing about this. They're flying off the shelves. Monster dolls inspired by Dracula, Werewolf Girl, all these things. And they're saying maybe one of the reasons that Barbie isn't as popular.
At least declining, or maybe
That was my childhood.
maybe a whole remodeling of Barbie and making her look like a real girl as opposed to somebody who couldn't even stand up straight because she's so top heavy.
But I don't understand the monster doll line. It's like then kids are gonna be saying, but mommy, I want hair growing on my arms like werewolf Barbie.
Well-
I want blood-sucking fangs like Dracula Barbie.
I think that there are more monster girls than there are Barbie girls right now. So, yeah, I think it's a good idea. If you guys are worried about body issues, why don't you just go ahead and play with Legos? Who needs all that? The On the Fly hashtag we're playing with on episode 1 of On the Fly is Minnesota Problems.
Yeah, we want you to tweet us your hashtag of Minnesota problems. Let's either hate the heat or hate the cold.
All right, get on that right now. The hashtag Minnesota Problems.
Do me a favor, come around to this side if you need to.
Get them loose, not that we're dancing.
Can we do the Macarena?
La la topa la. It,
I'm
man.
so sick of seeing.
On the Fly, my name is Tony Fly, along with Kelsey Soby and Big.
All right, our show is all about what's trending right now, all the hot topics of the day, and one of them you've maybe heard, or better yet, you've maybe seen the video. Beyonce, she's been on.
Wait, did he just
Hallelujah.
fade?
Oh,
Let's
my
do it.
God. Now put your hand.
Up to the left. Hallelujah. Oh Oh my goodness, you'd think something happened there. Something got healed. Later, he passed out. That's what people say who were there.
Yeah, he looked like he went down at the end of that
That
thing.
is a true fan.
Wouldn't you though if Beyonce?
Beyonce
Just
hugged
hold
me.
on.
Both of us are going down.
Yeah,
Hold
for
on,
sure.
never let go.
He destroyed all the machines. He went outside and leaned on his car and calmly waited for the police to come and arrest him.
I hope he put
But I can sympathize with that guy, because if I would have had an axe at Mystic Lake on Friday night, I'd have done the exact same thing.
Okay,
Mistake
whatever.
Lake.
I was having fun. I was having fun when Dan ate that machine with all my life. I hate it.
And Keone.
My 29
show just
people,
started.
We don't have time to be spending $100.
But that-
when you lose money that you borrowed from someone else and have to pay them that money after you already lost it. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, I was angry. All right, how about Ask the Show? What do you think?
Yeah, let's play Ask.
Now, if that's a good question. What should he do?
All right, listen.
Ever worked for you?
Yeah.
I say publicly shame him online. Like, what of that money you owed me? Yeah, public shaming always works.
Oh,
One
it
thing I was
absolutely
told at a young age, never loan anyone money that you're not willing to just let go. If you can't let it go, don't loan it out in the first place.
I'm never willing to let it go. That's how cheap I am. Never, ever, ever.
By the way, Tony.
The thing is, Match.com and all the other dating websites are just like.
Someone somewhere might enjoy your special love of man dolls. So don't worry about that. Don't listen to these guys. Try volunteering somewhere, joining a church, somewhere where you can have more exposure to women.
Yeah, there you go. Go to church.
Change your.
Away from the camera a little bit. And the final question. Oh, boy.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a messy one.
The way I see it is.
I
I know a guy that got a screen at the Metrodome. He had to say yes, and he was so.
Oh my goodness, is it like an okay marriage? Did it turn out okay?
Something they're probably watching right now. So yes, they're very happy. Coming.
To do all of the selfies.
all of them.
And,
All of them, they're all mine.
and that's going to be a thing we do every night, right?
Yeah.
So anytime.
At least for the first week. Let's see how it goes.
About what's trending right now. We like to talk to you on Twitter, so always feel free to send us a tweet during the show. Right now, we are visiting the images of some on-the-fly selfies, which you guys have been sending in to us all day. Thank you very much. First, we want to check out the on-the-fly selfie from Lene. Hashtag on-the-fly selfies. We like to theme it as, show us where you're watching on the fly, whether you're in a closet, I don't know, or looking really angry. Maybe you're just hanging out, having a snack.
All right, so former Timberwolf, current Brooklyn Nets player, raising children. If I tell my child, so she's saying, you know.
So there's a limit. You only get one shot?
Yeah.
Even if you really like them, one shot.
Yeah, there's no emotion involved. You know what, the way I.
That's a legit-looking control room, though.
Well,
The bar has been set, guys, for on the fly.
just to avoid any confusion, on the fly in Minnesota.
Just to be certain we all are on the same page.
So stay tuned. All right, so it was a nice. Like, you couldn't tell in that piece, but he was a sweaty mess. His hands were shaking when he was walking out. He was doing this thing, which I really don't know how this kept him out of the water.
Balance. What I think is funny is you went out there just to interview people. Like, hey, let's do a little segment on the dock, and it turned into this hilarious.
Yeah, we blew
Dan
everything
being
off except
afraid.
for Dan's water.
Yes.
Hey, Leo, can you cue the sad music, please? Got it, Tony. Thanks.
What's going on here?
The small violin is
Oh,
out.
for real?
Go ahead.
So back in like 6th grade, jump
Two.
in.
Right.
So I
Huge ET thing, first off.
real,
So you're in the water.
and so I'm.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I know.
Tragic turn.
I almost died.
extra strong, floaty. Like,
God, I hate you. God.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate, Dan. A lot of people afraid of the water. A lot of grown men afraid of the water.
Thanks.
Coming up next, follow her at Kelsey Soby at Fox 9, and follow the whole show at On the Fly.
All right, we're the show that talks about all the hot topics of the day, and one of them actually upsetting a lot of people. This is the latest from the National Boy Scouts, no longer allowing obese kids to go to their National Boy Scouts Jamboree, which is a camp in the summertime in West Virginia. 30,000 youth.
Now, they're saying that they're doing this because a lot of the physical activity happening at the Jamboree is going to be too much for a fat kid.
Yeah, really physically demanding.
Yeah, the way I look at it.
We're already debating, you know, there was that debate of whether or not gay kids should be allowed in it, and they won't allow leaders who are gay, so that whole debate has already happened. This is just, I think, the icing on the cake for people who are upset with them
I
already.
think a big opportunity for someone is to start the fat. That's something. I mean, you know, you might run out of s'mores on the first day of the jam. It'll be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's gonna love this game, the world famous on the fly mugshot game, where you have. That's the mugshot game, brand new on the fly game, and coming up next. Let me look at the teaser. Can you show me that teaser real quick, Dan? Coming up, summertime in the Twin Cities, love is in the air. Can you smell it? You need some help opening that door to love. We've got the best pickup lines. Kelsey Soby and Dan.
Topics of the day, and this one, you've maybe heard that you can find just about anything on Craigslist, right?
Yeah.
Well, this takes it to whole new levels. We have mothers who hover, mothers who overstep their boundaries, but this mother, she's just trying to get her son some trying to get him some.
Get her son some.
Really? She puts on Craigslist, meet him and turn him from high school nerd to cool college kid. Get him laid the old-fashioned way on Craigslist.
Seriously?
Wow, you know what? My mom should have done that. Now that I'm thinking about myself in my last years in high school. I won't need to because I'm not raising a loser like my parents did.
How about Gia?
My daughter?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Daughter will not be aware of the internet until she's 35 years old.
Good luck with that one.
So
Maybe she could be
what's
the
the
lucky
plan?
one.
What's the plan on the date?
Oh,
Like,
she had a genius idea. She says, I'll give you 4 concert tickets, 2 for he and his friend. He'll bring a guy, she says. And then the girl will bring a friend too, and then they'll meet up, and then she's supposed to seduce him and take his virginity. And then she said, in exchange, I'll make your financial issues disappear. So this is prostitution, right? I'm hiring you to sleep with my son.
Kind of
Here's some
sounds
money.
like it. It kind of sounds like it. And once
Old
again,
Craigslist.
I'm into it. Go for it, Mom.
no.
Good. You're a good mom.
No,
Now speaking of,
Dude.
all right, coming up next, you guys.
Is that me?
Yeah, skydiver, drumming grandma, departure roulette, hashtag pickup lines.
Kelsey Soby and Dan. Brand new show.
We were glad to come scoop you out of unemployment and throw
Thank
you
you
right
so
here.
much. It's so nice to be able to eat a meal at home again.
Oh, goodness. And thank you for watching. We're glad to have you here and interact with us all day long on Twitter and on Facebook. Keeping up on the trending topics, this one has gone viral with the video. Whew, just when you thought you'd see.
Really? The guy is.
His name is Mattingly Roman, and he's actually a school, he's at Chicago State University, but he plays for this minor league team, apparently the worst name ever, Handball Capeman. Beside the point, his response was, Oakleys. My Oakleys did not survive.
Oh, that's too bad.
Those are sunglasses.
How about another viral video for you guys? It's nice to see, that.
Talent. That was just good.
All right, and in the latest, I think I would
Crazy.
take these guys up on the offer.
And would you do it?
I don't know.
You go to Vegas, like 10 up in Guam.
And his
Yeah.
like spa or whatever else you do while you're there.
If I was going away, if I was going to a wish your wedding this time.
Facebook, let us know if you'd do it.
All right, how about the on-the-fly hashtag we were playing with is Minnesota Problems. Minnesota Problems is the
Minnesota
hashtag.
Problems.
Speaking
Genius
of summer in the Twin Cities, like we said earlier, love is in the air. And if there's any guy watching right now who needs help closing the deal, sporting the brand new Sharknado cut right there. We're at
Where are
Lake
we at?
Calhoun.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
no,
start
yeah,
with
we're gonna
Calhoun.
need some props. If we don't have any props, then
We're at Lake Calhoun. Let's
If
bring
I'm
the
gonna have
tree
to
in.
pretend
Watch
to
out.
be-
Bring the tree in. Yeah, we have this planned out, Dan. Okay, so you're at
plus
Lake
that guy
Calhoun.
and the other on the fly had a tree, so I was jealous.
Okay, so you're at so
Lake Calhoun,
Let's set the scene
sun.
for you guys. For you guys who don't know Dan very
I'm
well, this is the
tanning.
scene. We're at Lake Calhoun. Kelsey's out there tanning,
sun.
and Dan's hiding behind a tree. And after 2 hours, he comes out and says,
You're so hot. The sun must be jealous.
Or Mace, you would be so done right now.
That's the awesome line, though.
"You know
No, I
what?
know.
Be out of here and bring you
let's
guys
touch it.
inside." What's a good bar you guys are at? What's a good bar?
Redstone.
Okay, let's say you
Redstone,
guys
eating
are
a salad
at
and a few
Redstone.
margaritas
All
in the
right,
middle of the day.
You're at Redstone.
I don't know, maybe you want to. Maybe you just wanna
Kelsey's
relax.
at
Don't
the
judge me.
bar. Okay, and Dan, after staring across the bar for 2 hours, says,
Do you know karate? 'Cause your body's kicking.
I am learn karate.
"Oh,
Don't,
jeez."
too much touching.
How about we position Kelsey by the exit at the bar?
Yeah.
That way you feel a little more secure
Should I
in the
sit so
fact.
I'm a little less intimidating? See, that's
Yeah.
the problem. You don't want to be intimidated by me. You just
Okay.
want to approach.
So you're at the bar, you're sitting
Okay.
at the bar, and then Dan, who has been staring at you across the bar for an hour, comes up and says,
Hi. The sun isn't the only thing that rises here.
Oh, God, get off. Get off. Whoa.
What are you gonna do?
All right.
What are you gonna do?
All right, and there he goes.
This just got,
All right,
got
what are you
funnier.
doing? Thank you very much for watching On the Fly. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully.
Thanks, guys.
A couple of us will be back tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see you then. Any good friend would. I hope Tony do his makeup this morning.
Oh.
Because I'm not raising a loser like my parents did. My daughter will not be aware of the internet until she's 30.
Do you know karate? 'Cause your body's kicking.
I am learn karate.